Practice 4.
Now listen to a conversation between two students.
Hey, Julie, how are things with you?
I'm doing okay, except for one thing.
What is that?
Well, I want to take the French Revolution course for the summer, but I have to take care of my sister's new baby. I've been dying to take this course for so long, but I didn't know that she needed someone to help her with her baby. I don't know what to do.
Why don't you just take the course next semester? I'm sure that course will be offered again next semester.
Yeah, I've thought about that too, but I don't know who'll be teaching that course next semester. This summer course is taught by Professor Johnson, who is the most influential professor in our French department.
Then why don't you ask your sister to find someone from her neighborhood or even her friend? I'm sure there'd be people who could help her out.
I hear your point, but I think my sister would be disappointed if I turned her down.
The students discuss two possible solutions to the woman's problem. Describe the problem. Then state which of the two solutions you prefer and explain why. Please begin speaking after the beep.
Sample answer. In the dialogue, the woman can't decide what to do about choosing between two options. She wants to take the French Revolution course for the summer, but she has to take care of her sister's new baby. The man offers two solutions. Either take the course next semester or ask her sister to find someone else from her neighborhood. I think the first option is better. Although she may not take the course with the professor that she wants, I think family comes first. Asking someone else to babysit would be very difficult for her sister since she is in a fragile condition. Family should be there for each other when one is in need. She can take the course any time in the future, but her sister needs her right now. Like the woman said, her sister would be very disappointed if she turned her down. So I think she should skip the French Revolution course and take care of her sister's baby. Practice 5.
Now listen to a conversation between two students. Oh, great!
Why? What's wrong?
I'm running out of coins. Well, today my sister invited me to her school play because she is playing one of the main characters there. She even left her keys last night so that I could use her car. But the problem is parking. I forgot about bringing coins for the parking meter. Now what should I do?
Say, why don't you just ask a stranger? I'm sure there'll be someone generous enough to understand your situation and lend you some coins.
But who would I ask here on campus? There are only a few students today, and I see no one here near the theater.
Then what about parking your car somewhere there's no parking meter?
But what if I get caught by the police and get a parking ticket?
Well, I don't think there will be police as it's almost 8 at night. And who knows, maybe you'll be lucky enough not to get caught by the school police.
Okay, I guess I have no alternative. Describe the problem and state which of the two solutions you prefer and why. Please begin speaking after the beep.
Sample answer.
The woman doesn't have exact change for the parking meter. The man suggests that she should either request coins from a stranger or park her car away from the parking meter. I think parking her car somewhere away from the parking meter is better. First of all, she is going there for her sister's play, and I think most of the plays usually start late at night, and this offers her the possibility that the school police might not be there. Also, it won't be easy to ask for money from strangers. If a stranger asked me for some coins, I would definitely refuse to give him the money, so the woman might have to struggle parking her car.
Practice 6.
Now listen to a conversation between two students. What's wrong with your face?
I couldn't sleep at all last night.
Why not? Did you work last night?
Of course I worked, but it was only for my regular hours. When I came back from my work at the restaurant, I found my roommate talking on the phone with his friend, and the talk continued until 4 in the morning.
Wow, that sounds crazy. Hey, why don't you just make a formal complaint at the housing office? They could kick your roommate out of the dorm, and then you won't have to worry about being disturbed by all that noise.
Yeah, that could be a way, but then my roommate won't have a place to stay. I can't do that.
But you can't always show up like this.
Or maybe I should apply for a single room. I heard that there are some students who have to drop out in the middle of the semester.
But you know, the single rooms are all in the new dorm. You can't be with your friends.
I know, but I can't live like this. I need to do something.
Describe the problem and state which of the two solutions you prefer and why. Please begin speaking after the beep.
Sample answer.
The man is getting disturbed by his roommate who is talking on the phone. The suggestions are either to make a formal complaint or to apply for a single room. I think applying for a single room would be better. One reason is that if his roommate gets kicked out, he will feel sorry for him and their relationship will be broken. It won't be easy to recover the relationship. Also, as there is an option to live alone, there is no reason to miss the chance. Most of the students suffer and have a hard time with their roommates. So if he can still live in the dorm and have a single room, I think that is the best chance for him.
Practice 7.
Now listen to a conversation between two people.
Professor Braverman, what's going on?
I've got a problem planning out the summer field trip.
Well, what about a museum trip? Going to the museum would be a great chance for the students to explore modern art.
Yeah, that's a good idea, but I'm not sure whether they could afford it. If it comes out to be too expensive, I'm sure they will just give up the trip.
Then what if you invite an artist to class and let students meet him or her?
Yeah, that could be something.
Well, you know, getting immediate response and feedback from the professional in the field would be a great experience.
I understand your point, but the students who expected something challenging this summer might not feel much interest in class. That's what I'm concerned about.
Describe the problem and state which of the two solutions you prefer and why. Please begin speaking after the beep.
Sample answer.
The professor is planning a summer trip but still wonders whether the students could afford it. The woman suggests he take them on a museum trip or invite an artist to the classroom. I think inviting an artist would be a great chance for the students. First of all, getting feedback from an expert would be a great chance to improve their drawings. Another reason is the money. If the students can't participate in a field trip simply because they can't afford to pay the money, it will hurt them a lot. I don't think the instructor wants to let the young students down because of money.
Practice 8.
Now listen to a conversation between two students.
Hey, what happened to your leg?
I was running down the hall and slipped on a wet spot on the floor. I got an x-ray and the doctor says it's nothing serious.
Nothing serious. Hey, you can't even walk well.
Actually, that's true. I have to go to the clinic once a week, and my leg is such a bother.
Say, what about grabbing a cab? Just one phone call will bring you to your destination.
It's not that I haven't thought about it, but the problem is the money. With this leg, I had to quit my part-time job, so I'm living on a tight budget these days.
If it's just once a week, why don't you ask your friend for a ride?
That's good for me, but then my friend has to wait at least an hour for me, and that's going to be uncomfortable for both of us. I don't want to bother my friend anyway.
Why don't you just give it a try? That's what friends are for.
You're right. I guess I need to do something to solve this problem. Describe the problem and state which of the two solutions you prefer and why. Please begin speaking after the beep.
Sample answer. The woman worries about how to get to the clinic with her broken leg. The man suggests he take a taxi or ask her friend for a ride. I think she should ask a favor of her friend. First of all, it's only once a week, so it won't be a big bother to her friend. If my best friend were in the same situation, I'll gladly give her a ride. Another reason is the money. I think she is already spending unexpected money on her medical treatment, so the cost of taxi rides might cause her a burden. For these reasons, I think she'd better ask her friend for a ride.